Hey, you guys. What's up, Eric? Hey, Helen. Hey, Steph. So, I'm going to say a few things. But first and foremost, I want to give my condolences to Alicia. I'm so sorry for her loss. Hi, David 2010. How are you? Addiction is a disease that takes most of the most beautiful souls away. And it's the holidays, and my heart and my soul hurts for Alicia. I can't express how sad I am for her and her family right now. I wish there was something I could do to help her. And if she ever needs someone to talk to, I'm a good listener. And obviously I have experience because I'm an addict myself. So I love you, Alicia, and my condolences are with you. Hi, Dory. Hey, Orange Butterfly. Thank you for the hearts for her. Hey, Just For You 247. How are you, hon? Bernie, how are you? Orange Butterfly, Mandy C. Vintage Gal. Wheezy. I love you, Wheezy. Tawny T. I got to add some moderators back. I took all of my wrenches just because most of the people that I had wrenched up never came into my lives. So I'm just wrenching everybody back up. Hey, 50 Shades of Crazy. I love you, girly. B. Fergs. Joanne Born to Sparkle. I love you dearly. Hey, Mr. Cardinal. It's hard to talk about this right now because, of what happened to Alicia. Hey, Lily, how are you? Maybe we can all get together and do one of those. What are those cards where you can all sign one? I forget what they're called. My mind's not with it right now. Hey, Bluebird on my shoulder. How are you, honey? What I wanted to talk about, though, is, it's upsetting that people keep calling Diane the scammer. And I know a lot of my friends don't particularly care for Diane, and that's fine. But what I want to reiterate is that these Christmas wish lists, Diane's not making a dime off of them. Diane is helping people in need, children in need. There's going to be children wake up on Christmas morning knowing that they're going to get Christmas presents because Diane selflessly. Hold on. What's up, buddy? I'm about to go. Okay. Well, be careful. Sorry for interrupting. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just on a live. Yeah. Have fun. Don't be out too late. So, okay. Like I said, Diane is doing this selflessly. There's nothing she's going to gain by sharing people's wish lists. So I don't know why there's all this fighting about these wish lists already. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, and people are losing their minds over this, which absolutely mind boggles me. How much of a Scrooge do you have to be to complain about these lists? And I want to I was going to play something real quick from Diane's, but I'm just going to do it this way.
And Laura Penn.
Hold on.
Okay, so here is what this bat says. And Laura Penn this, because, facts and whatnot. But 6 of the list were theirs. Spelled wrong. Diane dropped SaraNDips list, Randy's grandkids list.
Wait, what was that? SaraNDips list. Let's listen to that again.
Diane dropped SaraNDips list, Randy's grandkids list, one son's list, all their own. So I say back to her, I said, I don't have grandkids. I have a grandson on the way that has everything he needs to come into this world. That's right. So not only that, all these people have grown kids, Laura, but you pin that as fact.
Laura, I've not talked about you in quite some time, even though you've mentioned me here and there. I'm going to tell you this right now. Diane has not posted any wish list of mine. Diane does not have my wish list. None of my wish lists are in Diane's channel or on her community posts. You're a damn liar. You're the type of person that makes Christmas miserable because you want to throw things out there and pin them as if they are facts, and they are not. You have never in your entire YouTube life vetted shit on your own. Hi, British agent. How are you? You never vet anything. You listen to what people say in your chat, and if it sounds good and juicy enough, then you'll pin it for people to see. Oh, of course it must be true. It's about Diane. We all hate Diane over here. Randy's wish list did not get put out. Mine did not get put out. All the people that you implied that got put out did not get put out. Can you prove me wrong? Yes, you're right, Helen. She is absolutely miserable. Laura has always been miserable. Last year, Laura threw a fit about these wish lists, the same as she's doing this year. Same song and dance, just a different year. I noticed that someone else is going live around 3 o'clock, so I'm not going to stay on here very long because I'm interested in seeing what that person has to say. Lily, yeah, my mind's not with it right now with what I'm trying to talk about because I'm absolutely worried for Alicia too. They have gone through so much, and we need to be there for her. Everybody here needs to be there for Alicia. She needs a lot of love and support right now. Even just reaching out, DMing her or messaging her or texting her is going to help lift her spirits a little bit. It's going to show that people love her and care. Hey, Green Butterfly. Hey, Vicky. I don't GAF about the list. You want to buy something, buy it. That's right. That's right. Think of it this way. When a kid opens up a Christmas gift, that could have been because of you, because you decided to spend that money that other people couldn't because they couldn't afford it for whatever reason. This is the season of hope. It's the season of giving. What are people doing? They're being Scrooges and trying to mess it all up. What is that going to accomplish? The people that don't like Diane. Oh, one win. Yeah. It's heartbreaking for her. Okay, so Mr. Cardinal, an FYI, someone cloned me. Oh no. And that's another thing. People have got to stop cloning. And the only reason that I decided to go live and talk about this today is because when Diane talked about that, I guess in Laura's chat, it was a person named Helen. And I've had this Helen person come after me, come after my daughter. They went and looked at my daughter's social media. I have clones of my husband, okay? His channels are cloned. There's even a channel out there called Drug Addict SaraNDips. Real funny. That's real funny. People have no compassion for others. They don't care what people are going through. And it's disgusting. We're too old to be acting like children. And if Diane wants to put out wish lists to help people, that's her right. She's not gaining anything by that. It's quite humbling to help people. You're right, One. Laura can't stand the idea of people being happy around here. Her threats yesterday were over the line pathetic, even for her. Yep, she's the biggest Grinch around here. That's absolutely right. The way that she talked to Jules is insane. And what bothers me the most is the fact that Laura can literally, every single live she goes on, she blames a different person for these CPS calls. Well, now I think it's you. And then yesterday it was someone before. And then it was this Candy girl that dated LCD. Who's it going to be tomorrow, Laura? And I'm not sitting here saying that I don't believe the calls happened. Maybe one of them did. I'm not buying all 5. I don't believe it. I think that Laura likes to put out a lot of propaganda for sympathy. That's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have that. She sure as hell says a lot about us. So we can definitely say things about her. At least we don't go as dirty as she does. We don't go as low as she does. We keep it here on the tubes. None of us have to dig into her real life. I don't give a shit about her real life. I care about some of the things she says and does here on YouTube that are not factual, that are lies, that are ignorant. Laura is ignorant on the situation of these Christmas lists. Laura has always fought with Diane and Wendy. That'll never change because Laura gets views off of it. Has anyone noticed how, all these people that hate Diane have been talking about Diane again? I wonder why. It's because they're getting views. That's why. You can call Diane a scammer all day, but where's the proof? Show me the proof. Show me the proof that she's scammed. You can call her a scammer all day, but guess what? She's helping people in need. She has bought gifts for children of people in this community, their children, people she doesn't even know. Hey, Jules, I'm sorry that you were talked to like that. She can't sue you, by the way. She doesn't have a lawsuit to stand on. Yeah, Green Butterfly, you're right. Diana's a sweet lady. And a lot of people don't want to admit that because they have so much hate in their heart for her. And it's hate over what? I don't think I could hate somebody on YouTube. Like, I couldn't do it. I might dislike some, but I couldn't hate some. You have to have a lot of hate in your heart to just hate someone online for no freaking reason, or because this one told you this or this one told you that, and you go with it without vetting the information. It's disgusting. It's tiresome. It seems like everybody that doesn't like Diane is going live or making little stupid videos about these wish lists. Next time you go and make a little video or go live talking about it, why don't you think in your mind of a little kid opening a gift and actually smiling? Then maybe you won't talk about it as much. And if you do talk about it, you're a pretty evil person. I know a lot of people out there. My daughter and I was just talking about this, that we're going to sponsor a family that's in need just so their kids can have Christmas gifts. That's called paying it forward. When you give good karma out, you'll get good karma in return. Hey, Mandolin. Jules says one win. She tried that last year. Yeah, she did. Jules, she has hated you for a while now. And there's really no reason to hate you. The only reason she does is because you're not one of her little simps that agree with every single thing that she says. And that's the problem. Her friends are not calling her out. They keep egging her on and gaslighting her. People should sit there and say, hey, you know what? Why don't you stop and vet this information before you just put it out there? Why don't you stop being so mean? Yeah, Helen, the nerve. I'm just getting real tired of people arguing about these wish lists, man. It's not even Thanksgiving. And here we are fighting back and forth, all because people say Diane's a scammer. No, she's paying it forward, helping families. Yes, Mr. Cardinal. Also, shelters and churches and soup kitchens need holiday donations. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think the one that we help is St. Vincent de Paul, and I think that's down off of Xenia Avenue, maybe, or close. I don't know. I can't think of which one, but yeah, we help out down there a lot. And it's funny, I seen a comment the other day that said, well, I'd like to see proof that Sarah goes and does this. You know what? I don't need to show you proof. I know what I do in my heart. I know what we do as a family. I don't have to prove anything to you. People are mean. People are definitely haters. Amanda Lynn just said it. Almost 10 lists are filled. Do you know there's going to be some kids wake up on Christmas morning happy because those wish lists were filled? I'm not going to be able to help out as much as I did last year because we've taken kind of a hit. And, you know, my daughter and I, we've, you know, made things work. We've made amends. I've got grandbabies to buy gifts for this year. This is going to be the best holiday of my life. I'm so excited. There's nothing better than waking up, looking at children open up Christmas gifts or birthday gifts. That's the best gift as a parent or a grandparent. So that's why I'm having this hard time imagining people so hate-filled that they have to complain about a wish list. This Helen troll that was in Laura's. Laura, put your live back up from last night. I'd like to see that comment pinned. I'd like to see if it's the same Helen that went after my child, that went and looked on her Twitter account and stalked her social media. Thank you, Green Butterfly. I'm very grateful for them. I think a lot of prayers were prayed, and, Brianne and I were prayed back together, because I am a firm believer in prayer. Yeah, Orange Butterfly, that Helen troll is very annoying. And I think I know who it is. I'm not going to out that person, but I have archived every single one of their comments that I see and that some of my friends see. I will go to archive.org and archive them all so they can never be erased and that they will always be there. Because the same verbiage is used by another person in this community. The same insults, the same corny ass comments. And it's convenient that those people are the ones that go after people like John Crimes, and stick up for Molly. It all makes sense. But I don't have the proof to vet it, so I can't bring it forward and say it's definitely this person. You see how that works, Laura? At least I can vet things, and I don't bring it to the public until I have substantiated proof. That's awesome, Stoner Girl. I'm sponsoring families this year as well, on and off YouTube. It is such a gift to know that you can actually help someone. It's like a natural high. I swear to God. It's like a natural high, knowing that you can help someone else that's in need. That is paying it forward. British agent. Sarah, would you like to do a wife swap? No. Oh, Lord, no. Oh, my gosh, no. Laura Lee, Sarah. But what about the dude you thought was Vito that turned out to be? Hey, look, you know what? I haven't come forward and said that this Helen person is anyone. I'm going to get the proof before I come out with that. And you know what? If I can find out that I was wrong, I'll definitely own it and apologize. If anybody can show me who Vito is, and if it wasn't the person that was blamed, I'll be the first to admit, hey, I'm sorry. I apologize. I accused you and I was wrong. I absolutely will. I have no reason to not apologize when I'm wrong about something. Yeah, the Helen account has been running around doxing. I'm not even going to mention what was said to me in a comment about my own child and what could be done to my own child. If I ever find out who that Helen a troll is, God help him. I will always protect my children. Jane the Teach says, I think it's Helen Hunt something. Put that live back up, Laura. Why'd you hide it? Did you feel guilty for saying the things that you said to Jules? Don't you think that was a little bit over the top? Do you really think you're going to gain respect by talking that way to someone? Laura Lee, that's fine. You can come in here all you want and, make a point, ask me questions. I'm not going to tear your head off. I'm not going to, if I'm wrong, I'll apologize. I'll own it. I have no problem owning when I'm wrong, ever. The thing that bothers me about people is they're so arrogant, and some people are so ego driven that they cannot apologize when they are wrong. Even if they know the proof, they won't come out with it because they are so ego driven and narcissistic. There's a few creators around here that are like that. Yeah, exactly, Jen B. Why is Laura looking over everyone's Christmas wish list when we all know she has zero intentions of purchasing shit for anyone but herself? Same as last year, Jen B. Same as last year. I still have all the receipts of the people that I helped last year. So Laura can't come back and say, well, Sarah probably never gave anything to anyone. The hell I didn't. I didn't have my grandkids last year. Everybody knows that story. Brianne and I went 4 or 5 years without speaking to one another. I've got grandbabies this year, and I'm going to spoil them because I love them and I've missed out on so much with them. So everything I have is going to go to them. But I'm still going to help other people in need too. It might not be a lot, but at least I can help with a little bit. Hey, Burnt Toast, how are you? Hey, Home Mycology, my friend. Big hugs. Joanne Born to Sparkle too? Where's she at? I didn't see her. Hey, Carla Ray, it's really good to see you. But again, Laura, I ask, why don't you put that live back up? Restrict it to 18 and over so people can listen to that, so people can watch what was in that chat and watch you pin that ignoramus comment. I'm going to play this one more time.
This bat.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so here is what this bat says. And Laura penned this because, facts and whatnot. But 6 of the list were theirs. Spelled wrong. Diane dropped SaraNDips list, Randy's grandkids list, one win son's list, all their own. So I say back to her, I said, I don't have grandkids. I have a grandson on the way that has everything he needs to come into this world. That's right. So not only that, all these people have grown kids, Laura, but you pen that as fact.
Oh, Poppy J, honey, thank you. Oh no, did I miss the comment? Poppy J says, love you, sweet lady. And there is an army of us that do. God love you, Poppy. Thank you. Lord knows I love you so much. I've loved you for years. You're a very good person. Laura, stop trying to sabotage what Diane is trying to do. Stop trying to sabotage her from putting wish lists out. Why would you want to do that to families in need? Hey, Ash274, I see you. How are you doing? You really do have to have a bitter heart to try to sabotage something so good, all because you don't like the creator that's doing it. Shame on you for that, Laura. I'm serious. Shame on you for that. You are so self-entitled. You feel like if it's not being given to you, you'll try to ruin it for others. Because that's how self-absorbed you are. Yeah, Julie, that's right. And Laura, stop crying for Mandy Bell to go after people, right? before I go, I'll play a little video. Let's see. Let me pause it real quick. Let me go to StreamYard.
I should pay Mandy to torture them every day. I give Mandy money every day just to torture them every single day, put out videos. I'll promote the fuck out of them. They've done it to MB for years. She has every right to give them a taste of their own. But that's how I feel about CPS. Just call CPS on every one of these motherfuckers. Show them how it feels. Let CPS go to their fucking kids 5 fucking times. Let's see how they like it. I wonder if they'll be crying then. Let CPS go to their fucking kids 5 fucking times. Let's see how they like it. I wonder if they'll be crying then.
So, Laura, is that a threat? Because you've done this time after time. You've done this for days. You've threatened people with their monetizations. You've threatened CPS on people. These little subliminal sayings you do without naming any names, you'll threaten them with CPS. Why are you doing that? Are you that miserable that you could literally call CPS on someone? Yes. Stephanie Brown, I'm definitely leaving this up. I'm not going to take it down like Laura did last night. Put your live back up, Laura. You know, Laura brags on how she has taken people's monetizations away. She's so proud of herself. She mentions it all the time. This is what she says verbatim. If you talk about me, don't cry when you lose your monetization. You know why she's doing that? She's doing that to scare people. It's a scare tactic so they don't talk about her. Laura, when you do dirty things and when you say lies, people are going to call you out on it. It's never going to stop unless you start being honest. Unless you stop doing shit that you're doing by trying to ruin the Christmas wish list for these kids. Just because you hate Diane does not give you the right to lie about these wish lists. All the names that Randy mentioned that came from your live, Laura, none of those wish lists have been dropped. I can guarantee you that. I have my daughter's wish list. Okay? I do. I have not put that out anywhere. There's been a few people that have asked me for it, and I've given it to them. But I know there are other people in this community that need help. So Diane said she's only going to have a certain number of wish lists out this year. I'll get my people to help my daughter. And what I mean by that is like my close friends, if they choose. Nobody's obligated to help me or my family. But I commend Diane for helping other people in this community that are more in need than I am. And to be quite honest with you, I think Laura was jealous last year because she didn't come up with the idea to do the Christmas wish lists. Because I remember her saying, well, I'll just do a list here on my channel of my people. Oh, okay. So it has to be your people. You can't help anybody that's over in Diane's chat, right? Because they're the enemies, right? Why can't we just all come together at Christmas and help one another? Why does it have to be sides? That is so ridiculous. One says, Stephanie, I supposedly have 2, even though my sons are grown. Yeah. Why would One put a wish list out for her son? Can you show us any proof of that, Laura? You know, you pinned it as if it were true. Can you show us any proof of that? Oh, you can't? Okay. See, that's how Laura rolls. No proof. Never vets anything. She just goes off of speculation and other people's lies. That's why Laura has so many haters, because she lies. If she would get honest, maybe she would gain respect, because you can't just get respect from someone. Respect is earned, not freely given. Hey, 2 tacos. Is there a wish list with lots of baby clothes? Because that one is definitely mine. Are you being serious or are you kidding? I don't think I've seen you here in my chat before, 2 tacos, but welcome. Thank you, DD Batteries. Double D Batteries. Home Mycology says, honest question, is it okay to put a wish list out for your kid? I mean, followers love supporting and ask to send gifts. I always deny, but don't see a problem. I don't see a problem with it either. I honestly don't. Like, if someone is in need, that is nothing to be ashamed of. And I think creators should. If they need the help, then yes, because people are willing to help. There's a lot of people in this community that do not have a selfish bone in their body. They are completely selfless and they would do anything to help someone in need. And I know this for a fact. I know there's a lot of good people in this community with loving hearts, with giving hearts. I'm lucky enough to be friends with some of them. Yeah, M said, anyone is welcome to put a list out. We don't decide who's more in need and who isn't. Yeah, that's not on us. Yes, I agree. Teacher mom, there should be a ceasefire, at least until after the holidays. My God, some people just need to stop acting like a Scrooge and a Grinch. It's almost Christmas, the season of perpetual hope and giving and being with family and friends and loved ones. I don't understand the mentality of these people that are so hate-driven and filled with hate that they have to try to ruin it for innocent children just because they hate the creator that's putting out these wish lists. I've never been ashamed to say that I believe in Diane, and I'll never deny it. I do believe in Diane, and I know she's doing good things. She's trying to help people with children that are in need. There is not a thing wrong with that. Stoner girl, thank you. Please ignore her. Don't let her ruin Christmas. Yeah, you know, this will probably be my last live on Laura, you know, unless she does something off the wall like she usually does. I'm going to try to keep my mouth shut about her, but I had to say something. I had to. That was a lie that she pinned on her channel last night. I never once gave my wish list to anyone, okay? And neither did One Win. And neither did Randy. That is Looora trying to put out lies for personal gain, to make Diane look bad, to make all of us look bad. Well, it kind of foiled in your face there, didn't it, Looora? Hey, Ufta, how are you? There are no saints from the DC or TC that have been, you're right. Yeah. I wish people could nicen it up for the holidays. That would be great. Like, I've been kind of laying low off of these drama streams, you know, because it is like the holidays. And I don't want to come in here and scream and yell all the time. Because what am I going to gain by that? It's just going to make me miserable once I get off the stream. Today, I've spent all day, you know, getting all my Christmas decorations out. But once I heard Diane's live and heard that lie that was said, I had to clip that and bring it to the attention that that is an absolute lie. And these troll accounts that are going around need to stop. And Looora, for the love of cheese and crackers, vet your shit first before you believe what some random person comes into your chat and says. Yes, Stephanie. Prayers for Alicia. Everyone pray for Alicia. Please keep her on your thoughts and in your prayers. And if you could, reach out to her and send her your condolences and just let her know that you love her and care about her if you're her friend. And even if you're not, just reach out and say, I care. My condolences to you. I couldn't imagine losing both of my brothers almost a year apart. My heart hurts for her. I'm an addict. And I absolutely hate this for her. I hate this for her family. I wish I could take her pain away. When I heard her on Diane's, it broke my heart. So, yeah, I hope all of us can get together and do one of those, what are those things called? Where you can do like the little cards, the online cards. I forget what it's called. But I think all of us need to do that for her. Just so she knows we care. Because she's going to need a lot of love. She's going to need to know that this was not her fault. This disease is a selfish disease. And it takes the most beautiful people away from us. It's not getting any better. It's getting worse because of all the junk they keep putting in these drugs. I don't want to see anyone lose their life. Even if it's someone I don't like, I wouldn't wish that upon them. So please, if you guys get time today, leave her a message and tell her that you care. Give her some condolences. Oh, mycology, I agree. I agree. Yes, Pugs, you sure can. Home mycology, you're funny. Everybody should sub up to home mycology. He's got some great ways to like make mushrooms like lion's mane, any kind of mushroom imaginable. He comes up with the most creative ways to grow them. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Stoner Girl. Stephanie Brown. You know, I've lost a lot of people in the past 2 years from overdoses. And I don't know, last year was really hard because I'm like, why am I still here? I have survivor's guilt really bad because I don't know. I guess I feel like some people are more important than me. I know that's kind of weird to say, but it's true. I've always had survivor's guilt. And like it hurts deep when I see people lose their family members to this disease, to these drugs. You're in the back waiting? I don't see you, Pugs. Are you sure you're back there? 50 Shades, it took a long time for me to realize that my work isn't finished here and my purpose is for my kids and for my grandkids. Oh, there's Pugs. There you are. It took a long time for me to realize that. Uh-oh, do I hear an echo?
Yeah, it's me. Hold on.
Kids and for my grandkids. Oh, there's. Hey, Sandy.
Hey there.
How are you, Pugs?
Very upset.
I know you are. You're very close to Alicia, and I'm so sorry.
Can everybody just knock their fuck shit off through the holidays? These guys aren't going to stop until someone's dead. I'm convinced of that at this point. Alicia's hurting. And she's our friend. And she needs us. We all need each other. We don't need a couple of them, but if people don't knock it off and just stop and realize that people have things going on in their lives and people may be hurting and maybe they don't share it with you or it's not out there in public, but it's there and it's very, very real. And I'm just using Alicia as an example. But someone's going to die. You know, someone's going to die. And I don't want it to be someone I love. And this is really hard.
It is hard because when it's one of your friends, you feel helpless and you don't know what to do to comfort them or help them. You can't take their pain away.
I'm ready to jump on a flight down there. I mean, it's her bio mother, both of her brothers in a year.
Right. I couldn't imagine. And I wish I could help her. I don't know how. I did send her a message over Facebook, and I hope she reads that because if there's anything at all that she needs, I'll be there for her.
We can all help her by knocking it off and not fighting with these people. You know, that's really what she wants. She doesn't want this. She's tired of it. She's fed up with it. She's at her wit's end. And you know what? If they keep it up, they're going to push her into a bad place. And it's not going to be Alicia. It's going to be somebody. Everybody has this really strong, hard exterior, but on the inside, we're all marshmallows.
Hey, Garfield. And it's true. There's people in this community that have been pushed to SUICIDE because of the bullying.
Exactly.
That's got to stop.
And just because you think, not you particularly you're a marshmallow too. Just to think, because you think you're some badass whatever, you know what? You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Period. Instead of running your mouth, telling everybody to shut the fuck up and sit down and calling them ugly, calling them whatever you can think of, look inside yourself and you're going to see yourself and you're not going to like what you see at all.
Well said. there's clone accounts of people going around saying the most horrendous things. And are you really proud of yourself doing that?
There's a clone of Wendy. There's a
Yes.
clone of Wenlin. There's a Alicia Clare. There's her candle company. In the last 4 or 5 days, I've seen more clones than I've seen in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Why?
They
Why?
cloned my husband, and he's not
Your
even a part of
husband?
this community.
I mean, Laura, if you're that pissed off that people clone your husband, which, I don't even know who did it. You're not even your husband, your boyfriend, whatever he is to you, or clone your children. We don't know who did it. We don't. We delete them and we block them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I do.
If you're going to be mad about it, be mad at yourself because you put their names out there. We didn't. You did.
I have a screenshot of where Wendy's clone came in, and it said, "Sarah, you sound inebriated. You're on drugs. This isn't a good look for you." And I've been sober for quite some time now, so I was really insulted by that. And once I checked that it wasn't Wendy, I was angry.
That clone's been attacking everybody all week.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're an asshole. Go away. You're just an asshole.
And I know that Wendy would never say that to me. So, it's not like I believed it was her, but it made me really mad. Why are we cloning creators? How old are we? We don't have to act like children.
Realistically, Wendy is the biggest marshmallow of us all.
Yeah.
There she is. She just popped up on the screen. No, it doesn't sound like you, Wendy, at all. Those are things you wouldn't say ever in a million years to anyone. And if anybody's watched you in the last 3-4 years, they know this.
Yeah. Regardless of what people think about Wendy, she's a good person and she has a good heart.
She is. She's a marshmallow.
Yeah.
If you've ever talked to her off this platform, you'll know that. She'll listen to anybody and hear anybody out.
Oh, she's been there for me. And I don't know. I love Wen. And I don't like seeing things that are said about her. None of us over here talk about the people over there the way they do us. And that's a fact. Oh, my dogs are barking. My dogs heard your dogs.
I have to take her for a car ride because she's not going to stop barking until I do, even if it's just around the block.
My dogs really don't like car rides. They're not into it. They get scared.
She loves them. She's the only one that does. And it's only my car.
Oh,
I'm special.
I have one poodle that if you put him in the car, he sounds like a human. It's so funny the way I don't know. Listen.
She just said, I love you.
Oh.
And that's, say I love you. Say it. Say I love you. Don't slap me.
Oh, I heard that. I love you.
She's a good girl.
Yes, Poppy J, you're right. When it's fair, she's honest and kind. I've seen it firsthand for years.
I'm going to pop out of here. I have to go take her for a ride.
Oh, thank you for coming up. Thank you for saying what you said. Your words mean something.
And your sweatshirt, oh my God.
Do you like it?
I have had people stop me in the store because we haven't had to wear coats until really yesterday. And they read it and they just cry.
Yeah, everybody check out my merch. Shameless plug. Thank you.
Get her shirt. Just the phrase on it. You're gonna love it. You'll never take it off. And it's
so soft.
I will tell you this. We get our hoodies from the company for Pugfest. And the one I have on right now is like 5 years old. It's still really soft. And it's not stretched out. If you take care of it, you're going to have it forever.
Yeah.
Just don't wash.
Yeah, I don't dry my clothes, like my sweatshirts and stuff. I don't dry them, so it's still real comfy. All mine are. Thank you, Green Butterfly.
But I'm going to fly here because I have to go get a soda, and this dog is going to sit here and stare at me and bark at me until I do.
All right, Pugs. You have a beautiful heart, and I am so lucky to call you my friend.
Thank you. Love you.
I love you, babe.
Bye.
Bye. Pugs is a good person. And, you know, I hear Looora say things about Pugs all the time, and it goes right through me because I know Pug's heart. I know that Pugs is a good person. I get to see it daily just talking to her. We don't always talk on or YouTube, but we get to talk on Discord sometimes. And I absolutely love her. She's funny, she is kind, and she's got a heart of gold. And I'm grateful that she bought one of my sweatshirts. No, so I guess I'm going to jump off here because somebody's getting ready to go live. But thank you guys for coming to hang out with me. And let's just get into the Christmas spirit instead of being so mean and fighting over these wish lists. Just let these kids have a good Christmas. That's what it's all about. It's about these kids getting gifts. Stop trying to pick these wish lists apart. They are for the children. And Diana's doing a wonderful job. I don't care what anyone says. She's doing a wonderful job putting these wish lists out, and so are her mods. These wish lists are getting filled, period. People should be happy about that. If Looora wants to go and do her own wish lists, that's on her. She can do that. But I guarantee you none of us over here are going to say, well, we wouldn't buy from them. None of us would say that, Looora. That is only your mentality. That's the only thing you think of. Well, I wouldn't buy from any of Diane's people. You are a Scrooge. You was a Scrooge last year, and you'll probably be a Scrooge next year. So, with that being said, Jules, you know what? You have a good day too, sweetheart. I'm going to try to finish putting my tree up and start on the decorations. Tawny T, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Lord knows it's going to help get the kids Christmas. Thank you so, so much. I adore you. Yeah, Lily, you're right. No money is exchanging hands with the list for anyone. It's toys for the children in need, period. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you all later. Peace, love, and light, everyone.